Hi, Crystal Balls. Welcome back to my channel. Please welcome Sunny, who is currently being a cookie monster. That's right, a fortune cookie monster. So today we are going to be doing a pick a pile of the Dark Mirror Tarot. So each pile here has three separate cards and a fortune cookie. So what to do here is pick pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. I'm going to have the timestamps available for you in the description box, and that means you can skip ahead to your choice. We'll go in order 1, 2, and 3, and we may get a cameo from Sunny. So, we're going to get started. And remember, this is an oracle card reading, so this will be a little bit different. This is a dark oracle. So this is something that you may have to deal with your subconscious or shadow work with. All right, everybody. Before we get started, if you could give this a quick like and hit the subscribe button, as well as turn on the notifications. I know those are small things for you, but for me, they're huge. All right, guys, I will see you back. Don't forget to pick 1, 2, or 3. Okay, welcome to pile number 1. Remember that you have a choice between pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and this is pile number 1, and my cookie monster. Yes, I know, I'm kind of cramped today. We're just dealing with it. And then we have the fortune cookie right here. So we are going to go ahead and turn around the cards and start our reading. Okay. Okay, so the first card is Colorless Angel. The second is Blinded to the Pain. And the third is Triumph over Lies. Of Lies, sorry. Wow. All right, so pile number 1. Got a lot going on here. I feel like you have been on this journey for a very long time. Some of you are in the medical profession, some of you are caregivers, some of you are really struggling financially right now. You have given literally every single ounce of your being to either a job or a relationship or to money or to a situation, and you have nothing left to give. Going over to Blinded to the Pain. I don't know if you can see very well, but there are several well-placed scratches and bugs all over this person who is almost crying blood, has bugs on her, and is blindfolded. You're so far deep into this situation that you cannot see past your own pain. And I'm sorry. I know that that is incredibly difficult. The hard part is you're going to have to come out of this and you're going to have to face your demons. And that means no more lies. And when I say no more lies, yes, you are lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself about the situation. You're lying to yourself about the health of the situation, the well-being of the situation, as well as some of the people in there. They don't have your best interests at heart. So pile number 1, if you are already knocked down and you are numb to your pain and you need the truth, this is for you. This message is for you to please, please, please take a step back. Look at the situation as a whole and know that you are worthy. You are worthy. You are amazing. You are powerful. You are not stuck. And sometimes the first thing you can do is just tell yourself, I am not stuck. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to feel the pain. Allow yourself to grieve and mourn, to be sad, to be angry. These are all natural emotions. And as difficult as it can be, they are necessary. Don't hide from your truth any longer. Face them head on and know that you can move forward with peace and love. So we're going to break open the fortune cookie. And she just decided to get that for me. Oh, look at this, guys. It's a different type of fortune cookie. Oh, that's an advertisement. Rude. Okay. Spend more on things that bring you joy. I agree. And then if you want to, your lotto numbers or whatever, your lucky numbers are 2, 4, 11, 28, 31, and 56. So maybe that is some of your lucky numbers. What is this shit, guys? Come on. You're using a fortune cookie for money? Like for advertisement? Jeebus. Okay. So do something kind for yourself. That is what this is. And spend money on yourself. Now, you don't necessarily have to spend physical money. Spend some resources on yourself. Do something good for you. All right, guys. I hope that you enjoyed pile number 1. And Sunny's enjoying her snack. I'll see you guys back on pile number 2. All right. Welcome to pile number 2. No, you don't get to eat it yet. Yes, I'm watching Maury. That's my Sunny. All right, so welcome to pile number 2, where you will find Sunny trying to eat the fortune cookie. So I am going to move this over here, and we are going to go ahead and do pile number 2. Remember that you can choose any of the piles, or more than one pile if you'd like. All right, so we're going to turn over our cards and see what the message is for you. Ooh. Okay, guys, let's take a look at your cards. So the first one is Peaceful Among Thorns. This is actually one of my favorite cards. Atonement. Fragmentation. This is telling me pile number 1. We're going to start with Peaceful Among Thorns. So during the chaos of your life, you have found a moment, a time to be peaceful, to be quiet, to hear what the universe has to offer you. Even though you're going through a lot right now, you still have the ability to be able to shut that all off and be peaceful, not only to yourself, but you bring peace to other people. I know that that's actually a very important gift, and I know it's incredibly difficult, especially when you are suffering already, but you are people's light, so please keep that in mind. That brings us to both atonement and fragmentation. These two seem very similar to one another. So with atonement, that is basically self-punishment, for lack of a better word that I can say right now on YouTube. But it is a self-punishment in order to appease somebody. That might be appeasing yourself, that may be appeasing somebody else, that might be appeasing your God or whatever you worship, a deity. It's to try to balance the scales after a karmic act is done that you feel that you need balanced. And then fragmentation is parts of you broken into pieces. I think because you are so focused on being the light for others that you have found it too difficult to be able to take care of yourself. You are fragmented, yet here you are punishing yourself for the whole thing. You're punishing yourself because you can't do better. And the thing is, you're doing good enough already. In fact, you're doing perfect. You're doing absolutely what you need to. And taking on more and more and more responsibilities only results into yourself fragmenting. And you know what happens when you fragment? You fall apart. And you can put yourself back together, but you'll never be the same as you were before. And sometimes these pieces can take years upon years to put back together. So please keep that in mind, that while you are a light to others, you need to shine for yourself as well. And you need to make sure that you are taking care of you, because nobody else is going to. You have to take care of yourself. You are special, important, and worth it. All right, guys, so we are now going to open our... Oops, where'd it go? Oh, I moved it. Open our fortune cookie, and this was just like this. So if you guys didn't see it in the last one, look at this crap. They advertise on the back of fortune cookies now. What? Find solutions to old problems. I think that's very, very telling in this particular one, because you do have several problems here. And there are new solutions to these problems. Be open to what the universe has to tell you. Also, if you want your luckier numbers, they're 1, 3, 13, 18, 29, and 50. All right, thank you for being here for this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will be right back with pile number 3. All right, welcome to pile number 3. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you wanted to check out 1 and 2, we'll have those on a timestamp available for you. We'll just go through the 3 cards here, and we will check out the fortune cookie. All right, so we're going to turn over our cards. Session. Naked Before the Stars. Sorry, I have a cord in here. Black Flower Fragrance. Oof. Okay. All right, pile number 3. I think Obsession, Naked Before the Stars, and Black Flower Perfume Fragrance have a lot more to do with each other than what it seems on the surface. So what this tells me is almost a need or want for sexual independence. However, I don't want to stop just at sexual independence. I want to believe that, I know it's weird that I said I wanted to believe. I believe that it's something as interesting as power. You are wanting power. You've been trying to take back your power. If that means that you have to be vulnerable and naked in front of the stars, then you're going to be doing that. If that means that you are messing around with things that may not necessarily be for your best interest, you are doing that. So I think what this particular message is for you is to take a step back and realize that yes, there is power in sexuality. Absolutely. There's tons of power in sexuality, and there is power in obsession, but this can teeter really quickly and go over the edge. This is something that you don't want to do. So we're going to look at your obsession. What is something that you are focused on right now that you just cannot let go of? Why can't you let go of it? What is it doing in order to help you today? Naked in front of the stars, why are you so vulnerable? There's nothing wrong with being vulnerable, but there is when you're doing it at the expense of yourself. What is the meaning behind you getting naked before the stars? Is it a sacrifice? Is it a ritual? Or is it something that you feel coerced into doing? Is it you actually taking your power back? Or is it you giving it away to somebody else? And of course, last, black flower fragrance. This reminds me of poisoning. I feel like you do have some poison thoughts in your mind right now. And it's getting confused with what is actually good for you. So whatever the case may be, pile number 3, you definitely need to be careful with your obsessions, to be careful who you are vulnerable to and open up for. And you also need to remind yourself that, yes, there are poisons everywhere. And some poisons are going to kill you. Some will make you sick. Some will make you think. What are you going to do? All right, so last but not least, we have our fortune cookie. And breaking it open. And I will tell you guys my problem, because this happened in the other two. There's an advertisement. Hold on. They're advertising on fortune cookies now, which makes me very, very sad. And there's a QR code. You will learn something today. You will learn something today. It will change your life. Interesting. So take the message of this fortune cookie and the message from the dark here and apply that to your life now. Also, if you want your lucky numbers, they are 6, 9, 14, 27, 42, and 55. All right, everybody, I hope that you enjoyed this dark reading as well as the fortune cookies, because who doesn't like a fortune cookie? And if you didn't see part 1 or part 2, please go see, because Sunny helps herself to a couple of these cookies. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. Please, please, please take care of each other. Remember, every single day is a gift. Use your time wisely. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.